Now we're going to say hello to one of the other MCs in town, Rainy Knight. Yeah. Rainy.
I co-host Barnes & Noble with David Hill the last Tuesday of the month. I know nothing about it this month because I'm not as business-minded as he is. Just please come. My opinions about what's currently happening, you can reach on my blog spot, raintreepoet.blogspot.com. I have opinions, but I don't want to state them here. I don't want anybody throwing anything at me. And I have a couple poems tonight. This is about the end of a friendship, and it was a long friendship, 45 years as a matter of fact. She was a warm red sweater. She was a warm red sweater, cozy and kind, cup after cup of stout coffee, sweetened with lots of sugar, whitened by copious cream, archway cookies plentiful, drawn from a kitchen drawer. She was a warm red sweater with a listening ear and soothing words of comfort, but she's not here anymore. She was a warm red sweater who walked the railroad tracks for miles and miles with me, talking history, literature, and philosophy, and what it was like to go from servants to poor, from shackled to free. She was a warm red sweater with pockets full of apples from her orchard, and a smile wide, if not true. She was the sweetest, woeful girl I ever knew. She was a warm red sweater who birthed 3 of her own, filling the gaps of her youth when she had been so very alone. They became her works of art because long ago she laid her pencils and brushes down. No one ever encouraged her, so she left that art behind. She was a warm red sweater who packed lunches for others, fully grown, and drank cups of coffee quietly, contemplating on her own. She listened and she watched. She nurtured as she talked, but she never told anyone that her heart was not at home. She was a warm red sweater who gave and gave with little return. It never seemed to bother her to quietly yearn. Until one day she didn't say goodbye, but simply walked out the door. It's been years, but finally, there is no warm red sweater anymore. On a happier note, I had a cat incident lately, and this is called White Carnations in a Cobalt Blue Pitcher. Oh, what lovely flowers you brought to comfort my sorrow. Delighted, I cut off their ends and arranged them in a blue pitcher. The next morning, I find 3 scattered on the table. I pluck them up and rearrange them into the pitcher again, then chide my cats to be more polite. Morning 2, again, several more flowers are strewn about the pitcher, dehydrating in the air. I put them back, wondering which of my 2 cats the culprit is. When I arrive in the afternoon, I notice flowers strewn about again. One cat, Oliver, was inadvertently locked in the small bathroom. As I free him, I note his innocence. I now know who to indict. Morning 3. Blue pitcher on its side, water-soaked magazines, and papers in close proximity. The carnations may have been sassy. Apparently it was them or him, Winston, and he prevailed. As I leave this morning, the flowers in the blue pitcher are set safely in the sink. There will be no more cat carnation skirmishes. This cleaner has surrendered, has decided not to press charges, nor mete out punishment. P.S. That gray cat can thank his cute little furry ass.
one more open mic reader before we introduce the first of our two features. And he is a person that's been really loyal to the series. He's been coming for a really long time. And he recently had a book out with not very much fanfare at all, and we thought that that was not cool at all. So I want you all to come back to this space on April 22nd when we will celebrate the new book from Herb Stokes.
Thank you, but it's not enough. Give me a few. I'm going to read several books, several stories, only about 4 or 5. I'll read a chorus of one because the name of the book is called The Chorus of One. I am the chorus and I am one. It's about me. I'm doing too good here. Chorus of one. The stairs are getting steeper. The lights have lost some glow. Things I could remember, I no longer know. Names, addresses, and birthdays now are mysteries, as are facts and figures and names of favorite trees. What I had for breakfast has slid into the past. Oh, yes, we are going. And we're going pretty fast. But we are still not able to fix the rightful blame. And sorry, my old buddy, but what the hell is your name? Wait, I think I know it. Don't you tell me yet. Now, what were you saying? Or did you just forget? So now you are waiting for me to finish out your thoughts. I won't interrupt you. This is time you bought. Paid for with quiet patience and manners born of class, as elegant as truth under polished glass. Sing me another chorus, make it loud and long. A chorus of just one only. Sing me a simple song. Men and women at war. I believe we are proposing women for combat because we are running out of men who wish to die in place of the men living in the country that Americans are dying for. Another way to get more men is to institute a draft, but that is unlikely because the government realizes how distasteful a draft is for an unpopular war. And to force the children of voters to die or be wounded in such an unpopular war could mean the end of the career for a politician by being voted out of office at the next election. Of course, politicians will say they are providing women with another opportunity. They will be making it easier for our daughters to die alongside our sons. Sinister nature. Umbrellas were thought to be friendly towards man by warding off wind and rain. We gave them a humorous name, umbrella, and created a cozy picture of a couple in love snuggling together under them while running towards shelter. But a closer look reveals the sinister nature of umbrellas. How they hide deep in closets when weather turns nasty. How they refuse to dry off once they're inside a car packed with people and then drip cold water over women's legs and ankles. At the first opportunity, they will turn themselves inside out or slip away once outside the house to become the property of strangers. Are these the actions of a friend?